said everything about Moscow and he talked everything about the whole, everyone. What do I say about? I just want to say thank you everyone for being here celebrating Moscow's graduation with us. It means a lot to him and to all of us. And you all did a wonderful performance. Ira, Selvi, Ditu, Aditi, Isha, Kiran, Divya, Pooja, and Musku, by the way. I loved dancing with you today. Actually, today was the first time we did a dance together. And a lot of things we have common. And some of them are like dance and music. We both love dancing and singing. So thank you, Musku, for that.
You guys rocked it!
Yes, we did, but the floor was kind of slippery. Anyways, so today I'm just going to talk about Moscow, nothing else. I hope I don't start crying, but I will make sure I don't cry. So when Manoj said about Parth and she said about naming Moscow, this is how it started. Moscow, your name says it all. So when you were not even born when Didi kept your name, and I don't know what a 3-year-old was thinking at that time, but whatever she thought, she chose the best name for you. And you always bring a smile on everybody's face, and people who know you, they know that you're so honest, you're trustworthy, and they can count on you. People who actually know you, I know I can count on you, I can trust you. And like Manoj said, Parth was actually the name given by me. I just randomly chose that name because I wanted to match a name that started with letter P and match with Pooja. And little did I know I chose the best name for you as well. Just like Arjun, you are brave, you're strong, and you have perseverance, and you know how to get there and you reach your target. In spite of all the challenges you have faced, you made sure nothing could stop you. You had the resilience and you have the perseverance, and you just kept going on, and you know how to reach your target. And do you remember when you were little, I used to call you my little Koincha? Those of you who don't know what Koincha means, it means turtle in Odia. So I used to always call him, you're my little Koincha. That means he's always been calm, steady, and he knows how to just slowly and calmly get there and get to his destination. This is what he's been doing so far, and I hope you continue the same way. And I want you to be very happy and do the things you like to do and make others happy. And next 4 years when you go to UPenn, you remember your school pledge, Moscow, for the past 13 years you took. Who I am has value, what I think has value, and who I will become is invaluable to the world. And everybody in this room, everybody, you have their blessings. They all love you. Bo, Dadima, JJ, they all are watching you. And you always have their blessings. They love you. I love you a lot. I'm going to miss you. Finally, Musku, I think he's going to try to make it very short, and right after we'll start dinner, and then maybe we'll just cut the cake, while you guys in line. I just don't want to waste anybody's time anymore. Thank you.
I don't really know where to start. All of this is really overwhelming. I graduated yesterday. And then I went to another graduation last night, and then I had this, so it's like there's so many emotions going on at once, and it's really hard to kind of stand here and talk about everything that I want to talk about, and I also know I have to keep it short. So I first want to thank everyone for coming here today. It means a lot to me. Whether you're my best friend or whether you're someone that I just see at a random party, genuinely means so much to me that you're here, and your support is always so special to me, and I can never thank you enough for being here today, for supporting me. I want to take a quick moment to thank all of my family that flew in, and all the close friends that have been here to support me. I want to thank everyone who was there for me, especially whenever I was hospitalized. That was a very uncertain time in my life where I didn't really know what was happening. I was like, I don't even know if I'll be here next week. So that was a very scary time for me, but the close friends and the close family that was always here with me, that support I will never forget that, because sometimes when things are so uncertain in your life, and people provide you with that certainty, it's something that you can never forget. Lastly, before I end the speech, I want to thank my family. First, I would like to thank Mausi, Mosa, Divya, and Kubai, especially Divya. Like, that's my number one. Like, that's Divya. Like, that's just Divya. That's Divya to me. Like, I'll be 50 years old, Divya will also be 50. I'll be here, Divya will be there, but it doesn't matter, because Divya's like my other half. Like, that's just who Divya is to me. I also want to thank Gogol, Mogul, Kavali Mamu, and Krishna Mai for coming from LA, Bignuday from coming from Minnesota, Liti Mausi, Didu, Chanti Mosa, Isha, Aditi, Dugumamu, and Priyanka Mai for just being in Dallas and always being here on the weekends. We've had so much fun together. And lastly, I would also like to thank my grandfather, Bapalu, for coming from India. For those of you who don't know, today we are celebrating the 7th death anniversary of my grandmother, Bo. And when I look at her, all I can think about is my mom. Because first of all, she looks like my mom. Second of all, she has all the qualities that my mom has. Before my grandmother passed away, she wrote something in her diary. She said, Lichi, my mom, has a heart that is made of crystal. She always tells the truth and her intentions are pure. That's the most accurate thing you can say about my mom. I can't describe like how much she inspires me every day. My mom's good at everything that it's sometimes painfully annoying. She's a perfectionist and I get those qualities from her too. I mean, I look like this and she looks like that on the day that I'm being celebrated. I feel like she's just good at everything that she does, and I'm so glad that I have that role model in my life. My dad is good at some things, but he's not good at everything. The speech was better than last time because at Pooja's graduation, he got on the stage and talked about business analytics for 10 minutes, and everyone was like, what is going on? And then Mosa got on the stage and gave such a good speech about Pooja. And then I was like, oh my god, why did Baba give such a bad speech? But today you improved, although I still think, there's no other child, so you'll improve for Divya maybe. But yeah, I would like to say a few things about my dad as well. My dad is extremely humble. Like, you look at him and like, what is going on? Like, he's quiet, he's sensible, he's kind, he's so considerate. And some of my fondest memories of my dad are the emotional ones that he has. He's a very emotional person. That's probably because he's a Pisces, but yeah. He's very emotional. I'll never forget the day when he burst into tears as I was sitting in a doctor's office because we didn't know what was happening to me. I just started having like double vision, and then my dad just burst into tears. I don't know why, that's just a memory of him I'll remember. But yeah, I take so many life lessons from my dad. He's incredibly smart. It's actually frightening to me. Gory uncle came up to me the other day and asked me, you know, your dad is so good at math? I was like, yeah, I know. Last year when I horribly struggled in math, my dad would tutor me every single day for hours. Lastly, I want to talk about my sister, Pooja. I don't know how to put into words what life will be like without you. There's only one person in my life where I can listen to constantly Taylor Swift music with, like without getting tired of it. And that's Pooja. But as you know, Pooja moved in after graduation. And while it can be excruciatingly annoying sometimes, knowing that Pooja's right here and I'm right here, Pooja's just like, I don't know, like that's just Pooja. Sometimes I'll be doing my homework, I'll be taking a test, she's blasting music in the shower. And I just scream at my mom, Mama, tell Didi to turn the music off, I'm studying. I don't know, I'll just remember little things like that. And the fact that you care so much about me, and you always make your friends and make everyone aware of my qualities, and I really appreciate that about you. There's not much more I can say other than thank you for being here today. I love you all so much. You are such inspirations to me, and I can't thank my family and my close friends more than enough for being here. Narisha, Kiran, Jagannath, Uncle, anyone who gave a speech today, I'm so sorry if I missed your name, but I really appreciate you. Go enjoy the party. Okay.